think I'm going to start with a blue base maybe, and use blue greenish base and use these over. I also have some black. Not sure what I'll be doing, but the idea here is just fun. This is my art journal. It's my art journal cover. I can do whatever I want. So here we go. So I will take some of my paints here. I'll put some on my page. This lovely green, brilliant yellow green, Liquitex Basics, and light blue permanent. Now these are good quality paint. They're more student grade paint. I don't want to use my more expensive paints because this cover might get abused, and and I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm not going to be selling this or hanging this in a museum. It's just really for my own use. So I'm just going to play with the paint here on this art journal. So I'm mixing the blues and the greens. And yeah. All right, I'm just going to paint. Oh, I like that. I kind of like how it's kind of mixing together. Like that, a little bit of water. I can dilute it a bit. Just, I think I want to have some more texture here. I'm going to use this awesome stencil by Donna, Downey. I'm really impressed by the quality of these stencils. It's not too thin a plastic, and it's not too thick. And I really like the rounded corners. It's a really nice touch. It's a good way to put them back in a sleeve and without catching. Like that. And each stencil, of course, has Donna Downey's name, and also has the title of the stencil, Poppy Collage DD0D8. It's very good for us designers because we have to list all the products we use. Okay, in this instance, I want the dots, just the dots, 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 dots. Yeah, I want the dots. Okay. And I want a little bit of, well, I don't want a lot of contrast. And I really like this blue that I have, this blue paint that I was using. So, yeah, I'm going to use some more of that blue paint. And I'm going to use should I use a stencil brush? Yes, I think I'm going to use a stencil brush. Yeah, a stiff bristle stencil brush to go through it like that. Let's see. I'm going to check on that. Not much happening there. Okay, maybe a little bit more paint. Let's see. Ah, that's pretty. Ooh, like that. Okay. So, I know this is riveting cinematography here. No, I know it is, and I'm joking. I'm just gonna go over the dots, add some texture. Ooh, this is pretty. This is not very technical. All it is a stencil brush loaded with some fairly thick acrylic paint, not diluted. The reason I'm not adding water to this is because I don't want this to run and seep under the stencil. I want it to be a clear dot that you see, like there. So thick paint works better when stenciling. It's runny paint will do just that. It will run all over. Excuse me. So I'm just gonna keep pouncing here. Pouncing. That's what this is called. This is the technical term for taking my brush and going up and down on this lovely stencil. And I'm not using the poppy because I have some other intention for that. I'm gonna flip this over. It looks subtle, but that's what I wanted. It's I'm going for something subtle. Stencil on this side. Okay. More paint. I want some more of these blotchy areas on this side. Yeah, blotchy. That's another very fancy art term. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm just pretty much a down-to-earth kind of gal. Despite my background, my training, I've never been one really for formal terms, I should say. Yeah. It is what it is. That's what my catchphrase should be. It is what it is. Yes. This is a stencil. This is a stencil brush with paint on it, and I'm dabbing it about. I'm pouncing it around on the stencil to get a certain effect. Isn't this cute? I really like this. Donna's glasses. DD00. Okay. There's no particular rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. Is they're actually holding more paint than they seem to be holding. And if you squish down, a lot of paint will seep out and it will seep under the stencil, even though it is a thick acrylic paint. So I'm going to go at this carefully. No, well, not carefully, but just until I feel the right pressure. I'm sorry that the video, for some reason, got cut off, and I only noticed this afterwards, but the part near the end where, after I'm done stenciling the eyeglasses onto the canvas, I used this stamp and some StazOn ink, the Blue Hawaii StazOn. And the stamp that I used is Donna Downey Studios, and it's called Windows to the Soul, large, DD1129A. It's a beautiful self-clinging stamp, red rubber ink onto the stamp. And prior to sewing the button, of course, I stamped the face onto what would be the front cover of the journal page. I then hand sewed the little button, well, the big button, making sure I didn't sew through both layers. And then I have a method of closing my art journal with the elastic tie and the button. And that is the completed raw canvas art journal cover. Thanks for stopping by.